Hello, this is a briefing on man-seconds. Everyone is familiar with man-hours, but this will show that man-seconds count too. I ran into this idea when I was a knowledge manager at First Corps. By incrementally fixing annoying ankle biters, efficiencies emerged everywhere, and everything we did seemed to improve. It was only after the fact that we figured out why and how things were running much better. So I made this spreadsheet to help illustrate the importance of fixing some of these ankle biters. This first cell is how much time is wasted doing a particular function. This is how many times you do it in a day. And this chart computes how many weeks you're working at a year. So it's excluding leave and holiday, for instance. And then that populates this chart down below. So the thing that really got me working on this was the old switch boxes we used to have. It used to take about 8 seconds to switch from one network to another, which was driving me nuts. It just took forever just to get going. So it was 8 seconds per action, and I sort of did my own personal survey for me and a few other people, and it came about 20 times a day. And that's a lot of people did a lot more times a day, but it was still taking 8 seconds for everybody to do it every time they were working. So if you go through the table here, one person, it goes through, okay, that's 160 man-seconds a day, and doesn't compute out to hours so much, but in a year, when you do the rest of the year, you're talking about 10 man-hours in a year, which is over a full day per year, just making that switch for one person. Now, where it comes in, really starts, the math gets scary, is you have 400 people in the command, and we have more than that. Let's say you go through here and you come out to how many man hours in a work year, and it's a bunch, and that man hours turns into man days, and it's 533 man days per year, just for the switch box. You say, well, that can't be true, but you can look back through the math, and I've gone back over this because I didn't believe it when it first started coming up, but time adds up. Those little ankle biters are a big thing. Now you can say, well, that's not a really full day. It's collectively across the board. This is how the numbers get looking so big and so scary. Oh, one more thing since I've got this here. You've got this cell here is for people. So if you had 12 people in your work section, you can just enter 12 and then hit return, and you can see what happens per each time period for your section. There are 12. You can enter whatever you want. But yeah, it's also very handy.